wealthy and healthy. I am abundant in all good things. Okay, this is bullshit. Now, I know there will be plenty of people out there who will swear that affirmations absolutely have changed their lives. That it's because of affirmations that at the last minute they had enough money to pay that bill that they've been worrying about. Or that affirmations brought into their lives someone that they truly loved. But for the majority of us, myself included, affirmations just don't seem to work. And if anything, they make things worse. And if that's been your experience, then let me know in the comments. But for now, here are my top 5 reasons why you should stop doing affirmations. And at the end, I'll share with you what you could be doing instead. When I got my first place to live, I was so excited to decorate and make the place look my own. I bought a load of paints and paintbrushes and I just painted everything. I glossed all the woodwork, painted all the walls. The only problem was I didn't do any of the prep work. I didn't do any of the sanding. I didn't fill the cracks and holes. I didn't clean the walls down. So because of that, it wasn't long before the paint started to chip and marks started to come through. I just covered everything in paint, hoping no one would notice the flaws. That's what doing affirmations can feel like. We can cover ourselves in words like, I am love, I am enough. And maybe it feels true in that moment, but underneath, the cracks are still there. The feelings of being unworthy or being unlovable don't disappear. They just push back harder. Affirmations often strengthen the exact beliefs we're trying to change. So if you say, I am confident, your subconscious instantly replies with, no, I'm not. I'm not confident at all, actually. But the more you repeat that you are confident, the louder your subconscious gets. It's like that side of your subconscious is getting a workout. And before you know it, you've trained your negative voice to be stronger than ever. Affirmations are supposed to be said with feeling. You're meant to embody the state that you're trying to achieve. But here's the problem. The more you repeat them, the more habitual it comes, the more mechanical it is, and the less likely you are to tune into those feelings. Then one day you'll find yourself looking in the mirror saying, I am abundant, I am abundant. But inside you're thinking, how am I going to pay the rent this month? How am I going to pay the bills? How am I going to pay for anything? And that's when the anxiety dominates. And the gap between what you're saying and what you're feeling just grows bigger. Affirmations can trick us into thinking that we're doing the actual work, but repeating words is not action. You don't move closer to your goals simply by chanting. You move closer by taking steps, by doing the uncomfortable things that actually shift your reality. Real change always requires sacrifice. It means letting go of old habits, beliefs, old comforts. Affirmations don't demand anything from you. They're cheap and without any costs, they're just fantasy. You know what? I'm enjoying this. So here's one last bonus reason. Affirmations are often treated like spells, like you say the right words in the right order and the universe will miraculously deliver to you. That externalizes your power, when in reality the only true change comes from within you. Outsource your power and you stay stuck. So yes, affirmations sound nice, but they aren't the magic solution you've been sold. What we actually need is a practice that works on all 3 levels of change: vision, shadow, and sacrifice. So let's take the classic affirmation, I am worthy. First, the vision level, which most of us already have if we've done affirmations before. Instead of just saying the words, close your eyes and imagine a moment when you truly feel loved. See yourself walking into a room, your shoulders back, calm, confident. Feel it in your body. Imagine what it would be like to be that version of you already. Imagine how you would feel and let yourself embody it. Now, when you say, I am worthy, it's connected to an inner picture, a sensation, a feeling. Next, we come to the shadow level, and this is the bit that people often try and avoid. Right after the affirmation, you'll probably notice there's a little voice inside that pushes back, that says, no, you're not. We don't want to silence that voice because that voice is pure gold. We want to listen to it. We want to understand it. We want to understand the reasons why it thinks you're not enough. Notice where it sits in your body. Bring it to the light instead of trying to push it back down into the darkness. And finally, we have the sacrifice level. Change always demands action. So if you've imagined the vision and faced the resistance, ask yourself, what's one small thing I can do today to embody this? So if my affirmation is, I am worthy, maybe that means saying no to something that drains you. Maybe it means applying for an opportunity that you've been too scared to do before. The action becomes proof. And as soon as you take that step outside of your comfort zone, you're sacrificing that old version of you. You're showing the universe that you're committed and focused on making the change. So try it with your own affirmation today. Vision, shadow, sacrifice. You will feel the difference. But this isn't a one-time fix. This is a practice. It takes consistent action. And if you're brave enough to do the real work, good for you. And let me know how you get on in the comments. This work comes from my work with my clients where I use breathwork, shadow work, and hypnosis, plus a range of other tools. But it is absolutely something you can start doing on your own today. So if you're ready to stop wasting time with affirmations that aren't working for you and start doing the real work, vision, shadow, sacrifice, then hit the subscribe button for more videos to help you with that. And if this message has landed with you, please give it a like or a share. And thank you very much for watching.